Yeah, becoming a facilitator, um, one very, 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 very important topic for me is that you, as far as you know, as far as you are aware, we can only take responsibility about the things we are aware about. But I really would encourage you to shine light on your own traumatic experiences you had in your life, shining light in which moments you feel triggered. What are the patterns, when you get triggered, which are still old wounds, which are showing up in some moments. As a facilitator, you don't want to be in the situation that you are not aware about your own stuff and you project it on individuals or in the group. So that's one of the worst things which can happen. If participants come for a healing journey and there's a facilitator who is all the time triggered and processing stuff and projecting it and mixing it up with the process or the energies of the person who comes to receive healing and learning. So it's very important that you are aware about your triggers, aware about your traumas, aware about your wounds, and you notice if something comes up and you are capable and you know your tools, you know how energetically you hold it, that it's not affecting the space. And you find authentically your own way how to be with that and which place you give that to be present really with the people who come because they pay you to be a facilitator or you agreed to help them and be there for them. Because for other people who go through the process, they are like the way how we work with how I work with my Shibibo Maestros, in the beginning there's a cleansing, there's an opening, connecting you to other realms, and in the end there's a closing. And in that time, especially because before there is the closing, people are very, very, very open. And for me, it's very, very important that each participant can be in his or her own energy, in his or her own process. And if I'm listening, if I'm reflecting just back things, what I'm listening, what I'm feeling, what comes up from the other person. And it's very sometimes, depending on your style of work, if you bring something up what is not just only a reflection what the other person says and you're just mirroring back, if your technique involves that you bring other things up, it can happen very, very easily, that your own stuff gets mixed into that. That it's maybe not the intuition, that it's not something what you observe and see from your participant and what you reflect back or mirror back, that it's something from your own stuff what you mirror back. And this is for me very toxifying and very confusing for someone who comes just for his her own healing. So it's very, very important that you have your own awareness about your own stuff, and best as far as you can be aware that through the big pieces you have worked through it. That it's not like big triggers which are coming up, that it's not really big material. And sometimes we're surprised and we didn't know, right? Like, whoof, I thought I worked through that and now I'm here with these and these people and there are that and that topics and other people and whoa, I'm surprised what comes up in me. But if this happens, that you have the tools and the awareness how to deal with it, that it's not affecting in a negative way or in a confusing or toxic way the others, and there are different ways, of course, depending depending who you are, depending on the setting, um, there are different ways how you can deal with that. And that's really, really important that you know that.